Alright, syncing audio in 3, 2, 1, and... Okay, we'll start recording, but until then... Hey guys, KiraKennedy here with something a little different. Back during day 11 in my vlog every day in August challenge, I talked about this match that I thought was probably one of the greatest wrestling matches I've ever seen. Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander in the second round of the WWE Cruiserweight Classic. Now, originally I was going to do a reaction-style video to that, but I decided against that because I didn't want WWE taking down one of my VEDA videos. However, I still feel like I want to do a reaction-style video to that. Sorry about that car passing by. And so, I figured today I had nothing else going for me besides some other stuff. I still gotta do my day 14 vlog, and then tomorrow I'll do my weekly recap in addition to my day 15 vlog. But, I think today's the day I'm finally going to do that reaction to the actual match itself, even though this is probably going to be like the 5th time I've watched it. Because it's really just that amazing a match. I'm going to preface this by, I'm going to preface the video with this as well. This is my first time doing a video of this style, so if you have any pointers for me afterwards, just let me know in the comments below. But this is also going up on peanutbutterdisaster.com under the KiraKennedy Vlogs section. So, without any further ado, we've got this recording. It is down in the bottom right corner, on the bottom left corner of the screen. It'll be down in the area, probably right here. It'll be down right here. And alright, so with all that out of the way, we've got the video down in this corner right here. I'm probably going to skip through the entrances, but actually, hang on, let's skip ahead. Okay, entrance. I'll come in at the tail end of Cedric Alexander's entrance. Okay, we are here at the tail end of Cedric Alexander's entrance. The match is just about to start. Okay, we're here at the tail end of Cedric Alexander's entrance, and the match is just about to start. So, it's right down there. Let's go. Nice little sign of respect. Very big thing in New Japan, and also a very, very big thing in Ring of Honor, where Cedric Alexander regularly wrestles.
One fall with a 20-minute time limit. One of these gentlemen will join Grand Metalik in the quarterfinals. And what is the biggest key to victory for both of these athletes?
I mean, for Kota Ibushi, he is the favorite in this tournament. So he's just got to do his thing and not be overcome by the moment. Cedric Alexander, he has
a lot of chain wrestling in this first little bit, which is this is usually how a lot of American style wrestling matches start. They start with a lot of arm bars and headlocks and stuff just to kind of set the pace. This is where a lot of the athletic stuff starts showing up.
Oh, the athleticism of Cedric Alexander, acquitting himself well in the early stages, grounding the high-flying Kota Ibushi.
Look at how great he looks at this weight class. Dropping that 22 pounds was amazing.
He has faced the likes of Kevin Owens and Tommaso. There's a nice escape.
Nice backflip to get out of the armbar.
Hammerlock moves into the side headlock and the takeover.
Not many people know this about Cedric Alexander, but he was a very good amateur wrestler.
Yeah, in terms of the tournament, these guys are probably two of the better wrestlers in the tournament. Ibushi wrestling, of course, strong style, very stiff strikes and all that. Crowd's chanting about these guys. So this was bound to be one of the better matches in this tournament because obviously they're both high flyers. Ibushi's strong style, and like I said, these are two of the better wrestlers in the tournament.
I like what Alexander is doing here. He's taking some time.
You know, Kota Ibushi has even tested himself in the heavyweight division. He, in fact, challenged NXT superstar Shinsuke Nakamura in New Japan's biggest card of the year at Wrestle Kingdom 9 in 2015 in the Tokyo Dome. So a man who is well-versed, and you can see just how graceful and how slick he is, but don't discount the talents of Cedric Alexander, who in the early stages is move for move right in there with Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, I would say Ibushi has a little bit better submissions, but as far as grounding and control, I think Cedric Alexander has him beat a little bit there. His amateur wrestling background really helps him here, and you can see it right now. With those switches, he was on top of it the whole time.
You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron. Ibushi not only facing the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura, but also AJ Styles. So he's been in with the best, and he wants to prove that he's the best cruiserweight in the world in this tournament.
Good arm wringer there by Ibushi.
Reversal by Alexander, leg sweep.
Little things like that are what I'm talking about with Cedric Alexander being one of the best sellers in this tournament. Just checking the arm to make sure his wrist still works and all that.
Deep arm drag from Kota Ibushi.
Oh.
Tip up.
Roll.
Alexander showing off his athleticism. Reverse run-up.
It's one of those moves, no matter how many times you see that match, it's still amazing to watch.
She misses that drop kick. Roll up here by Alexander. You can tell these two have done their homework. Countered by Ibushi. So both of them have studied each other very well, Daniel.
Yeah, that was really smart of Alexander getting out of the way of those kicks. We saw in round one that the head kick was the end of Sean Maluta right before Ibushi hit that power bomb. But Alexander scouted Ibushi for a long time. I think he's going to be really wary of the kicks. We saw in the last round, Ibushi just dropped Maluta with his very first low kick.
We've mentioned Alexander dropping over 20 pounds. Seems faster. Probably will help his conditioning in this tournament. Again, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute as Alexander employs that side headlock. And it's a basic fundamental of the game, Daniel, but when you have the side headlock employed, what are you trying to do with your opponent?
Well, you're really trying to grind that wrist bone against Kota Ibushi's cheek. What it can do is you can really wear somebody down. You're cutting off their oxygen. You're making it harder for them to breathe.
Counter here by Ibushi.
And you're putting a lot of pressure on that face. But I think this is smart by Alexander. I think he's got the amateur wrestling edge. And look,
No, you're not getting out of his headlock. That's basically what he's saying, though, which is helping to sell the match.
A little too strong right now.
No. It's not just selling pain, it's also selling situations that happen. I'll show you more when we get some of the near falls in this match.
So has experience at the highest levels when it comes to tournament action. And here again, Cedric Alexander has his hands full, standing switch by the but he just ate a vicious back elbow by Alexander.
Even though the shaking the elbow, it's like, oh damn, I really hit the crap out of him. Oh my god, damn near kicked him out of his boots.
We had to wait a couple minutes for that.
Holy crap. This is what I'm talking about when I say Ibushi's known for very stiff kicks. Again, a lot of it is slapping a meaty part, but with strong style, there's a lot of stiff kicks in there as well.
Listen to this. Alexander comes back.
He chopped him in the face.
Springboard missile drop kick by Kota Ibushi. And Cedric Alexander rolls out of the ring. As Ibushi soaks up the adulation from the crowd here tonight, here comes Golden Triangle Moonsault. Whoa! Well scouted by Alexander. Tope con Hilo.
That's one of those moves you just never get tired of watching it. The Tope con Hilo, which is basically you're jumping over and just flipping in midair and hitting him with your back. It's just a beautiful move to watch.
This is an incredible sequence of events. Ibushi missing that moonsault off the second to the floor. He is hurt bad. Look at Alexander. This is his chance.
Alexander diligently did his homework on the cusp of a huge
Whoa.
biggest win of his career.
Look at the facial okay, facial expressions here not that much, but it's like, whatever. First fall, I'll get him.
Favorites in this tournament.
Wow! What a flying clothesline. Ibushi lands right on his
Sorry about that car passing by.
Look at the height.
ATV, sorry.
Listen to this crowd.
Ibushi is hurt. Alexander's in a good position here. He needs to capitalize.
Lights him up with that knife-edge chop, and Ibushi being held up by that middle rope.
Just dropping him with that chop.
Confidence-building chops for Cedric Alexander, who again came within a 1 count of scoring a major upset.
I think a lot of people would consider this a major upset. I wouldn't. Since he's dropped the weight, Cedric Alexander has been phenomenal.
Again going for the cover, hooks a leg, and again gets only a 2 count. And Daniel, as a former multiple-time champion, that must be frustration when you come so close with the cover, but in the same sense, you must be diligent. You have to continue.
Yeah, but Cedric Alexander knows what he's in there against. He knows he's, oh my God!
Oh.
Spinning back kick by Ibushi. That kick was blocked and a chop to the chest by Cedric Alexander.
You say that was to the chest, that was right to the jaw.
There's a cover again. And again, only a 2 count.
Cedric beginning to sell the frustration here again. Little things when it comes to selling, like, oh, come on, that totally should have gotten him.
Cedric Alexander knows he's in there against one of the best in the world, and he is bringing his A game tonight.
Front face lock by Cedric Alexander. Would be setting him up for that lumbar check. Oh, go behind by Ibushi. Waist lock on the back elbow. Rocks the jaw.
Oh my God!
Oh, man, did you hear the impact?
You don't see drop kicks that are that beautiful. Like, that drop kick was a thing of beauty. But on top of that, just the perfect timing with that spot makes it seem like you're kicking his bloody head off.
Their mouths wide open at what they are seeing here in this second round matchup between Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander. One of the most vicious drop kicks you will ever see, but look at Alexander.
Oh my gosh! These guys are going to war!
This is the epitome of strong style that Kota Ibushi's used to in Japan, but Cedric Alexander.
Look at the speed!
See, this is the main reason why I love wrestling. The art of it, and, you know, just being able to make moves like that, you know. Moves like this are beautiful to look at.
Both of these incredible athletes will be eliminated from the tournament.
What a shame that would be!
Ooh.
Suplex by Ibushi.
Now, what Ranallo was basically saying there was these matches are 20 minutes each, and if they hit the 20-minute time limit, both Ibushi and Alexander would have been eliminated from the tournament. And then whoever they would have faced would have gotten a bye.
And here comes Ibushi again from the top rope.
Oh God. I know I keep saying this, but moves like that, the top rope moonsault, which is basically a backflip, landing on your opponent and all that, they don't get more beautiful than that.
I'm getting lightheaded. I just got lightheaded watching that. Wow!
Oh, crowd chanting "Fight Forever." That's how you know this is a good match. They don't want it to end.
The audience chanting "Fight Forever." Unfortunately, they have less than 10 minutes, and again, a count of 10 to beat, and they just beat it, Daniel. So, Man, you would hate to see something like this end on a technicality, but Kota Ibushi, and how impressed are you with Cedric Alexander in this matchup?
Oh, he's put on an incredible performance thus far. He's in there with a guy a lot of people consider the favorite.
Oh.
Look at that!
Michinoku driver, the cover, and again Ibushi escapes!
Facial expressions. Again, look at Alexander's facial expressions there. Just like the, what? He kicked out of that? I hit him with everything I got. You're gonna see it again in a couple seconds.
Has come within one slap of the mat by the referee to record the biggest win of his career.
What a performance by Cedric Alexander. He is in the match of his life right now.
Now this right here, what's coming up, probably one of the only major mistakes in the match. But again, this... Oh my god. You know, when Ibushi does the Pele kick, it doesn't look as beautiful as when, like, a Finn Balor would do it, or an AJ Styles. I'll show you videos of them both doing it in the comments below. The link to that will be in the comments below.
And what about the elbow right before the Pele kick? I'm surprised Ibushi was able to...
He's looking for the Golden Star Powerbomb. Escaped by Cedric Alexander. Zakiri in the corner.
Brain the Buster! Oh my god, that's a move you do not see in the WWE. Like, and look at Alexander's facial expressions. Especially after this kick to the head. He's like, are you kidding me? That's, like, little things like that are just what make matches like this so amazing. It's not the flashy moves. It's not the fact that, you know, it looks like they're kicking the crap out of each other. It looks like that, like, what do I gotta do to put them away? Ibushi is my spirit animal. There's a kid in the crowd with a sign that says Ibushi is my spirit animal. And especially with WWE fans, like, the This Is Awesome chant is one of those things, it's very... You kind of hear it, it's like, yeah, whatever. But this is one of those matches that earns a This Is Awesome chant. This is one of those matches that earns the Fight Forever chant, because it's so amazing to watch.
What is he going for here? What's he gonna pull off?
Looking for the double foot stomp. Ibushi rolls out of the way. Ducks under that kick.
Oh.
Head kick of his own.
Roundhouse kick by Ibushi. He has quickly turned the tables, trying. It is the Golden Star Powerbomb. And with less than 5 minutes to go, Ibushi does it.
One of the greatest wrestling matches I have ever seen.
A performance by both of these athletes. Daniel, this is a case wherein losing Cedric Alexander's stock has skyrocketed.
Oh, my heart hurts for Cedric Alexander. He was doing,
You know, there are a lot of guys in this tournament who I want to see get signed to the WWE. Even if they're just going, even if they just spend time in NXT, the development grounds, where they kind of teach wrestlers how to wrestle the WWE style. But Ibushi, Cedric Alexander, these are two guys that I definitely want to see signed for sure. I want to see them on the main roster as part of Raw's new Cruiserweight division. There's a whole bunch of other guys in the tournament like that. Jack Gallagher, he wrestled in the first. You haven't seen him wrestle. He's a guy who wrestled in the first round. He'll be wrestling in the second round too.
But here's redemption.
And the reason why I haven't actually shut off the video yet is because there's a piece here that I kind of want you guys to see as well. But yeah, brainbuster like that. Like, the reason you don't really see that is it's such a dangerous move to pull off, because you're basically dropping a guy on his head from, like, your shoulder height. You know, there's no easy way to land that.
Cedric Alexander. And the German
Like, you have to know what you're doing with that.
roundhouse kick was the beginning of the end for Cedric Alexander.
And right here into one of the most vicious power bombs in the sport. Kota Ibushi with an amazing victory.
Here is your winner, Kota Ibushi! So Kota Ibushi escapes, but just barely to advance to the quarterfinals. Cedric Alexander in the match of his life will be a name that you're going to be hearing a lot of despite the loss. Cedric Alexander just proved what a competitor he is. He went toe-to-toe with a man who is considered to be the best cruiserweight on the planet.
But yeah, like, in terms of very good matches here in the WWE, there's a whole bunch that we've had this year that have been really, really good. You've heard Mike, Tex, and I talk about Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens on Smart My Words. There was also Sami Zayn versus a wrestler named Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT back during WrestleMania weekend. I haven't seen that match yet, but supposedly that's the greatest match that's come out that's happened this year. Jack Gallagher, there you go, right there. Very entertaining wrestler to watch.
The entertaining Israeli and one of the most highly touted cruiserweights, Noam Dar, takes on one of China's greatest exports, the aerial assault master himself.
Now this guy here, Ho Ho Lun, probably one of the weakest wrestlers they've got in the tournament, because I wasn't impressed by his debut match.
Apocalyptic superstar, the pit bull of the cruiserweight division, the Brian Kendrick will go head-to-head with a man that has the technical skills, but is not afraid to fly, the premier athlete, Tony Nese. We'll see you all next week, right here on the CWC.
Now after that, there was this one segment, after all of that, talking about the matches coming up. There's this. They're giving a standing ovation to Cedric Alexander, because it takes two to tango when it comes to a very good match. Now this is stuff they usually don't show afterwards, but crowd is chanting, "Please sign Cedric." Because he really does deserve it. Now if you look back here, you've got Triple H, who is actually in charge of talent relations now. So he's like, okay, you know what? Let's talk. You could be saying, okay, you know what? Let's talk about a contract. Maybe we will sign this guy. You know? Things like that. It's like, what really make this, like, one of the greatest matches I have ever seen. So, that was the match. Greatest match I have ever seen. Gonna stop OBS there. But, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna post this, with the audio the way it is. If WWE takes it down, then I will post up one with modified audio, see if that helps. But, do you guys want to see me do more reaction videos like this? Let me know in the comments below. But, if you guys would like to follow me on social media, I am on Twitter at KiraKennedyHNR, Tumblr at KiraKennedyHNR.tumblr.com, and of course you can always check out my Facebook page at Facebook.com/KiraKennedyReviews. And as always, if you'd like to check out any of my past work, my Let's Plays, my stream archives, even my reviews, you can do so at peanutbutterdisaster.com. So until next time, I'm Kira Kennedy, and thank you for watching.
Peanut butter disaster.